So that way we can get this story on the road. Back to Red Dead Redemption. John Marston was too long. And one of the fun things that I found out the other day was that in Red Dead Redemption 2, apparently John can swim. Some footage turned up not too long ago and I need to watch the video, but it proves that John's been lying this whole time. That he actually can swim. And he just prefers not to. But why? Why is he making such a big deal out of it? That's the question that a lot of people have been asking. So, for right now, let's go ahead and get back to our single player. We're going to go back to our regular Red Dead Redemption, and we'll push forward from there. Super stoked. Really happy to be back to this. I was really enjoying the storyline, as well as the community members. Notice analytically, Stranded Deep is a huge hit on the channel too, so I'll be lining up another episode of that pretty soon as well, just for the survivalists out there. And I need to finish that clay freaking brick thing on day 75 and get past that eventually, one of these days. As you can see, this is classy Marston. He's even, you know, cut his goatee. He looks really, really weird. Like, super weird. Let's go ahead and hit up Bonnie, see what she needs. Start the mission. The Burning. Oh my gosh, yeah, we're putting him back. He just...
Marston. Have you seen my father
Sideburns and Marston don't
He
work.
went out this morning to ride the land and was supposed to be back hours ago. I don't know. The ranch hands have been out looking, but so far they found nothing.
Well, come on, let's go look for him.
Come on, let's see if we can find the old goat.
Alright, let's go ahead and get our story rolling.
Stay with me. I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about this. It's not like him to be away for so long.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
That was really
He's
crappy.
not as young as he used to be.
Story plot
What if he's
shifting.
hurt himself?
Your father can still handle himself just fine, Miss McFarland. He's built like an oak.
You're probably right, but I can't help worrying. He's
made
all
from
I've
good
got.
wood.
Don't you have any brothers or sisters, Miss McFarland?
I had 6 brothers, but 5 of them died, either from sickness or foolish choices.
And the other one?
He left for
Could
the
be
east and
sickness
never
or
came back.
choice.
Must be getting on for 10 years ago now. He's a high and mighty banker in New York, according to his last letter.
He should be here, helping you and your pa.
I don't want his help. He can live his life any way he wants. But when I see those city fellers coming in on the railway, all dressed up like a sore toe, I fear a little for his soul. He switched his saddle for a tie, and that's fine. I just never met a man in a tie I could trust.
Yet, Marston has a full
I
suit.
think I see someone. Come on, boy.
Well, there's a horse.
Whoa.
Just follow her.
Daddy.
Oh, shit.
What happened?
Nothing nice. Rustlers, I guess. Maybe the Baller twins, that bunch. And you head back to the ranch right now and fetch the wagon.
Yes, sir.
Marston, you watch after her.
I'll do that, sir.
Hey, he does have a tie.
Yeah! Hey! What could have happened to those poor men? And their horses were dead, too.
I think we should get back there as soon as we can.
Who could have done something like that?
Your pa seemed to have an idea who it was. Let's just do what he says and get the wagon.
I'm curious if this dragon's gonna
I've
be
got a
like
good
red.
mind to head over to Pike's Basin myself.
Also, it looks like
I
something's
don't
on
think
fire
that's a
on the
good
ridge.
idea.
And you're no better. How many men have you killed?
Do you really want to know?
It's
Yeah, that's probably a
disgusting.
question you don't
You
want to
never
hear.
met the men I killed.
I heard the way you talk about that gang you were in. Like there was some twisted morality to what you did.
We all have a
I mean,
code.
it depends. You know,
Only some
survival
of us
is an
don't realize.
Yeah,
interesting
along
thing.
with the code. How wonderfully romantic. The reluctant murderer, the noble criminal. There's nothing more depressing than a man who's found a way to think the bad into good.
You're upset, Miss McFarland.
Oh my God! The barn's on fire!
Come on.
Yeah!
I'm at the McFarland Ranch. Say it ain't so.
Help me, will you? We gotta get to the horse.
The doors are blocked! We need to find another way in!
It's alright.
Somebody get that
Marston's on
Try
it.
and get in through the loft, Mr. Marston! Climb up the windmill!
They're trapped in there. Los caballos! Get a move! Oh!
Alright, well I guess that's a no-go. Fire is coming from like literally everywhere. I'm like,
There ain't enough of us! Más agua!
It's alright, Marston doesn't run. He walks with style. Oh, right, yeah.
Come on!
Apparently he can't climb up there, and he's scared of heights, too. Oh, look what he did. He can climb. Damn, Marston. What else can you do that you say you don't like? He skips. That one was a new one. But the question is, does he skip to his loo, or skip to a daisy? Sorry, let's go ahead and walk into a burning barn with a nice white ivory suit.
Well done! Now let's save the horses!
No, you probably should not have ran literally towards it.
Back that dumb horse!
Yow!
Get that horse
Yeah.
back! Get it moving!
Oh no. Just me and you, Skippy.
Stop that!
Come on, Coco.
Go!
Whoa, dude, what the? Hey, what's up, Claptrap? How was your school, bro? Just playing some Red Dead. Been doing a whole bunch of updates all day today, and then hung out with a friend, and I was just like, you know, I should probably
Yes, John,
stream a little bit.
thanks. Well, you saved the ranch.
If you'll excuse me, I've got chores to attend to.
Oh man, Mr. McFarlane's
Hold on
gonna
a
be
second over there.
pissed.
Sincerely, John. Thank you.
Well, did all I could, Miss McFarland.
Oh, this
Sorry
is a
about
nice
all the
thumbnail right here.
That gang seems to really want you out of here.
Yeah, well, my father fought Indians. I scarcely think we're gonna be frightened by some white trash.
White trash can be pretty frightening.
Well, they don't frighten me.
Good.
John, my family owes you a great debt.
I think you got enough debt. You saved my life. All I ask of you is this. If I get back home and get my farm started back up, you'll sell me some cattle. I prefer doing business with people I know.
Of course, Mr. Marston. It'd be my pleasure. Well, you get some rest. I've got to go see how my father's bearing up.
Oh, he's about to be so salty. You can preserve meats with for a year. Salty. Alright, enough resting, John. I know you're good at being lazy and all. Oh, well, I mean, dude, at least you took the time just to, you know, let yourself rest up. That's cool. Hopefully you're feeling better now, man. I know how that feels sometimes. Headaches suck. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, let's check out our map, see where we need to go next. Oh, we got a lot of little mini missions. Keep picking up more missions. The American Appetites. It is right next door. Actually, you know, I kind of want to check that out, and then we'll check out the Marshalls. Come on. Idiot. What do I want? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna call you Gaia. You look like a continent of Earth. What's up, Gaia? The music in this is so easy to get lost and immersed into because it's not heavy, it's just dialed in just so ever right.
Please, I'm desperate or I wouldn't ask. Give me
You know, for someone that needs a ride, you seem to be very capable to run away. Alright, come on, guy. Let's get out of here. We got a date with destiny. Who are you? Mystery. And the plot thickens. Odd. Why?
Hello, John. John Marston.
Uh-oh.
Do I know you?
I hope so. I seem to know you.
I'm pretty good at remembering faces.
Are you? Do you remember Hattie McCourt's face?
Who?
She was a girl Dutch Vanderlyn shot in the head on that raid on the ferry a few years back. Same one you got shot on. Pretty girl. Until her eye was hanging out by a thread of tendon and her brain was plastered over.
Oh, are you like the
wall.
fiance or something like that?
Not really.
Then why would you remember me, friend? You've forgotten far more important people than me.
What's your game, friend?
They keep calling each
I
other
have a
friend,
game,
but I don't think
John.
they're friends.
Listen, sometimes I just wish I'd known more about life. Wish I'd had better guidance. A friend of mine is drunk as a skunk in the saloon on Thieves' Landing. I think he's gonna be unfaithful to his dear wife. Why don't you head over there and see if you can advise him how best to proceed?
What do you think I am?
Counselor?
I know what you are, John. Just if you've got the time, friend. Go, John, go. Or are you not the man I thought you were?
Damn, that guy is like really good at psychology.
Come on!
He like totally baited John's character into doing something. I mean, I have full control over it, but I feel like John's character would do it. It's the mystery. Gentlemen. Well, that's a very beautiful stead. But I got Gaia. I don't want to trade in right now. It's a good horse. Hey, Speedster, man! Me too. It's one of my favorite games back in PlayStation 3. I remember when it came out, I was playing this so much. Me and my friend, like, it's actually how I, like, a random friend I met when I was, like, working with, we had really talked, and then out of nowhere, we were just like, you play Red Dead Redemption? We're like, yeah, I play Red Dead Redemption, and it blossomed from there. We started talking side missions and all this other stuff. He told me about a whole bunch of other cool stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, so one thing led to another. We ended up in Vegas, and he ended up being like a best friend of mine later on in life. It's pretty cool. Red Dead Redemption brings a lot of people together. Okay, I feel like we're near our mission. Just up a little ways. But hopefully you're doing good today, Speedster. I feel like I'm almost... Oh, okay, it's probably near the house.
Let's go!
Or on top of the ridge, which would make no sense. It's on top of the ridge. Destination John Marston. Okay, this should be fun.
Help! I sure could use some help, partner. Name's Errol Hewitt. The damn Ballard gang's stolen my family's herd. I gotta get them back. They're all I got.
I personally like the first one. The second one's great, but I mean, I fell in love with this one just because of the way that they grafted the story. You really get to know John, which fills in the gaps later on for far as you can see with his character, which is pretty cool. I think both have their glory though, and they're kind of almost like a sequel, like directly towards it. So it's like, even though it prequely tells you about like John's life, I feel like we're gonna get more stuff out of it later on. But if they take about a decade to like launch these games, give or take, it's probably gonna be another like 7 to 8 years before we see a Red Dead Redemption 3. They did say that they were gonna keep up with it though. They understand people love this, so.
Well, that damn Ballard gang been causing us no end of problems around here.
Whoa, he just like fell over dead. I've never seen that in my entire life. He was scared to death by Marston.
Well, come on then. I'm gonna put you down. Keep up.
And I'm gonna put you on the ground. 6 feet under. Should never let your guard down from the top. Seriously. Fool. Shit, I might have to run down there real fast. Yeah, honestly, I had a really cool theory that I was running past, like, Claptrap and a few other people in the stream, is that I think if they changed the name and they called it Red Dead Revolution and went into the 19th century right after John, like, is pretty much murdered, and, like, you see Jack grow up under this whole thing of, like, the law and him probably developing a hatred, they would be like the last cowboy kind of situation. I also had a really good theory that they could probably utilize like maybe like a Native American character and tell more stories about like the land prior, when like Dutch and like John were really at large with the gang, and really tell the story of what's going on around them. They also could do a follow-up with a few of the characters directly in there. We could see maybe another one with Marston, because Marston talks a lot about his dead daughter that we know nothing about. So there's still a lot of mysteries, and the fact that they haven't really battled John's secret. Like, one of the biggest things that John talks about all the time is that he cannot swim. And I guess someone cracked the code, and like finding some mission or something that was like very secretive. Like, I was reading an article about it, but yet to see the video clip. So I was like a little skeptical, tiny bit. But they were talking about like how he can actually swim, he just doesn't swim by choice. It's right between the eyes. So it's kind of curiosity is something to kind of figure out like what's his deal, why doesn't he like swimming, and why is he so reluctant to? So there's got to be like a more juicier story. Now, I don't think they could center a whole game off of if John Marston could swim, but it just gives a little bit more shadow to the light of what can be told. Let me reload before we go in that corner. So I think they have a lot of potential, and there's a lot of growth that can come from it. To be honest, the one game I am really excited about when they finally do come out is Grand Theft Auto 6, if they push forward with this storyline. A lot of what I've been gathering from community and as well as others is that they're more likely that they're probably going to sit there and like milk the online, and if they do that, that's going to be the death of Grand Theft Auto. Unfortunately, it'll be like no different than like Activision walking away from the storylines and more focused on the online for people that just want to play online. And that can be two different entities, I get that, but they need to focus on what the bread and butter of what the game is. I mean, look at Bethesda. Bethesda horribly failed with Fallout 76. They horribly failed with Elder Scrolls Online. So what gaming companies need to say is, hey, what are we good at? If you're good at something, don't change the formula. Continue to make that. People love it for a reason. So hopefully Grand Theft Auto isn't a bust, and like when it comes out, because that is actually on the cusp of coming out for us, because they skipped a whole gen, pretty much.
Okay, stop.
There's my horse. All right, I'm gonna go settle up. But I like the way you think, Speedster. Like I often thought that myself. But I feel like they'd have to change the name to Red Dead Revolution or something along that lines, because they did it with the very beginning when it was Red Dead Revolver, and it was centered around just like a different story, and Dutch and Marston were just kind of parsley. And no worries, I hope you're doing really good though, Claptrap. I know you mentioned having a headache, so hopefully you're not having that headache right now. But yeah, there's a lot of potential that Rockstar can come from. Do I have to talk to him or something? Come on. Maybe I do have to talk to him. I don't know. You know what it is? It's probably that last freaking person back there. I'm gonna shoot the red dot. Let's see if that clears it for us. Man, you are the luckiest son of a bitch I've ever seen. Your hat is invincible. Alright now. Get here. Damn, man. I am so good at this game. Okay, except for that miss.
You're making a big mistake, friend.
Damn, I got him in the shoulder blade. That had to have hurt like hell.
Come on.
Nice. Pike spacing complete. Ooh, I got 16 buckaroos. Alright, let's see if that helped clear out the map portion. No, it did not. I'm gonna go ahead and set a direct. There we go. That way I can kind of see what's going down. Guess we have to go the opposite way. Lead the way, horsey. Lead the way. In fact, actually, this is a nice little trail up. We might actually be able to get out of here. You know what would be hilarious though? If they did like an Undead Nightmare and you played as the Sasquatch. They need to do another second Undead Nightmare before they push forward with the, I guess, third installment of Red Dead Redemption, just because there's so much fandom that is surrounding that. And they would be missing a really good opportunity to revitalize the franchise in that, because I mean that alone is just a game everyone loves. I have not met one person that doesn't know about that game if they've touched gaming. They're like, oh, you've ever played Undead Nightmare? I'm like, yeah, the game's amazing. Yeah, I don't know if my horse is going to be able to make that. That's death impending. No, thank you. You know, sometimes we luck out and there will be small trails that lead down. Like this might be one of them. I mean, maybe for water. I'm sure we wouldn't die. Let's see here. Oh no, you're never buggy, man. I enjoy the questions. It basically, I got a email from GameStop like early yesterday morning, since today is a new day by 12 minutes in my standard Pacific Standard Time, and it said that we were preparing to ship it, which means that they're putting it in a box and probably waiting for UPS to deliver it. It has the delivery date of all right, mister. Oh, he might give me a treasure map. So they probably more than likely Saturday is the delivery date, but it might be sooner because I know GameStop, a lot of the places is based out of California for me. So
I have a treasure map.
it might show up earlier than that. And I will be super happy because I got 2 pops for free. Like, it was like super awesome. I got Spider-Man, a online exclusive from GameStop. It's the one where you beat the game and he has like the headphones on it, and like he has got the really cool glasses, and he's all in like the Miles Morales outfit. So I was like, oh yeah, definitely getting that one. And like I got like a discount. They're like, yeah, you can get it for free. And I'm like, yeah, I'll totally take that for free. And then another one that they were just giving away literally was I think it was Arnold from Predator, where he's all covered in mud. And I was like, hell yes, please. Oh, appreciate over time. Everyone loves Arnold. By the way, I don't know if anyone's been keeping up to date with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Not many do. I don't find I ever had that conversation. It's like, hey, is there an Arnold fan? I was like, yeah, you know, I was on his Twitter last week. Like, wow, cool. But if you are, congratulations. Hey, chef. What up with it? Cool cats in the house. What have you been up to, man? Hopefully good stuff when this catches up. But what I was continuing on about Arnold Schwarzenegger is someone put out a funny ass meme, and they put what was it, Master Roshi next to Arnold Schwarzenegger riding some bike, and like now he's got all gray hair and he's starting to actually show his age. You know, it's like he still looks ripped as shit. Like, you can't make fun of Arnold. The dude, for an old man, he's cut. He can still probably kick some ass too. He can still say, get to the chopper. But he's turning into Master Roshi. If you look at him, he looks almost dead on like a ringer. So I was like, damn, if they make another live action film, they better cast his ass. Yeah, Saturday for sure. The minute I get that game, I'm streaming it. So I'm pretty stoked for that.
Let's go.
That's why I was like, all right, let me make some progress on Red Dead. I'll make some more progress on Bioshock, at least clear Bioshock by Saturday. I should be able to. And then I still gotta make an episode of Stranded Deep. Like, people love when I play Stranded Deep. It's like No Man's Sky. It's crazy. The analytics I was looking up, I was like, holy crap, man. That's all right, cool. Nice. I've heard a lot of good things about that game. One of my buddies, he would not stop talking about how cool that game was. He's like, bro, you have no clue. This game's amazing. I want to get Ghosts of Tucson eventually, or Tucson or something. I might be horribly butchering that like title, but apparently it plays beautiful, it looks beautiful, and it's a game I haven't touched yet. So that might be in my future, but right now I have enough games as is. And knowing the PlayStation Network in April, who knows what the hell they'll give out for free. That's why I kind of wait a lot of the times. He does. He ages well. That's one of the things that I looked at. I was just like, damn, dude. One badass buff Roshi. Because that's one thing I loved about watching Super. Is like when you see like Master Roshi fight in the tournament and he like rips his shirt off, and you're like, holy shit, dude, he's ripped. I don't know, most people watch Dragon Ball Super, but I love that show. Wow, there's a zombie looking collar arm and a, well, it's not a boot, it's a shoe, and then John's apparently anti-blood white gloves. They're ahead of their time. Alright, cool. Now that we have that crossed off the list, yes. Okay, I'm glad. Every single person that tells me about the game is like, what the hell? Why have you not played that game yet? Like, seriously, dude, you're missing out in life. Alright, let's go ahead, go to Marshall, and then we will start a little bit more of the story. Come on, Gaia. Why'd the music get all weird? From what I've noticed before, when music changes, that's usually a boss battle or you're about to get messed up. The joys of being a musician, you start noticing key changes. That was like one of my first things I would start noticing in video games when I was playing them. Like when you would have a boss battle, I was like, wait a minute, the music just changed and there's no more enemies. Okay, cool, I'm safe. That's how I can get relaxed really easily, where I'm just like, it's alright. Music changes, I know. But hopefully everyone's doing good. I see the numbers packing up on YouTube side. Always fun. Whoa! Okay, that did not plan as well as I wanted it to. Like, I was gonna, like, blow his head off, run, hit the other guy, hit the other guy, but I guess that was too close. He must have had a shotgun or something like that. Damn. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, those are, like, that was back in the, like, when I was just, like, running around, jumping off stages, like, that was really fun. I even mastered the, what is it, the throw around, because I had a wireless setup. So me and my buddy, like Nate is what we call him, Nasty Nate, which is hilarious because he got that name from freaking Half Baked, if anyone has watched that movie. If not, it is a hilarious stoner film. It's definitely worth a watch for anyone. Just like Super Troopers, another great glorious film, but he got his name from that. And like, so me and Nasty Nate, we would always be like throwing guitars around, like, you know, during like a certain break in the music, you just like throw it around your shoulder because it was just like, it was really cool and really fun. It's really scary at first because you think you're gonna like poke your eye out or something crazy, but then you do it once and you're like, wow, that's really not that hard. You just gotta be good timing with that. Those were the days. I've actually been writing music with like another friend. Me and her are trying to like maybe form like a two-piece. We were thinking about it. We might just get a drum machine and contract like vocalists, which would be kind of cool. So future might be grand for me in music again. And then I've been uploading a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, Soup! What's up? Welcome back, man. Now we're cooking with some good flavor. All right, chicken noodle soup. How's your day been, man? Man, that person on that hilltop is booking it. They're going faster than I am. I wonder what they're running from. I still can't believe that I got shot by a gang that was like utilizing a prostitute. Oh, imagine if you had like a 3090 or a badass 6900 like Chef and his awesome RAM playing that game, how well that would look. You could turn up all the settings. I am super excited though, for as far as, wait, what's going on with like Facebook? That was weird. They've been having a lot of problems with their API integration for streaming. YouTube's been fine though. They've been actually really good lately, so I haven't been questioning it, knock on wood. But there's been a lot of exciting things. Like I just reviewed the new NVIDIA driver. Like that is... NVIDIA is a hot mess right now. They are really just like, pretty much just like taking advantage of people, which is crazy. All right, let's go ahead and warm up. See Rocket League and Valhalla all day. How's the new Valhalla update? I haven't got around to check it out. I'm thinking about checking it out tomorrow, trying to dial in maybe some early stuff depending on how the market goes when I wake up. Nice. I appreciate you liking that. Like a lot of people have been loving it on Instagram. So like, I'm probably gonna start a TikTok too. Like just because I'm not a really big TikTok fan, but everyone keeps telling me, bro, you got like really good music. You could probably flourish on there, and I'm like, it's worth a shot. Plus, it's better to own the handle than have to get the handle later on. So I might as well claim my name and maybe get some fame. Oh, there's my rhyme, and I'm out of time. I'm only a little bit of a poet, if you guys didn't know it. I'm done. I want to watch the story.
Even better. Good day, Mr. McFarland. Get down from that horse, boy, or I'll shoot.
Shoot.
I
Please
wouldn't
shoot.
recommend that, mister. Not if Drew McFarland
Sounds like a chill day then, bro.
Piece. Hey, Mr. McFarland.
And then like
Nice
nothing
girl you
special,
got
meaning
there.
as an Assassin's
from there.
Creed is probably like meh. I heard they added some items. That's what everyone was super excited about, but there's still a shitload of bugs.
What do you want? That's better.
And they released what is it?
I want them set free.
I accidentally mocked
When you get your
Ubisoft
daughter
earlier
back,
today
mister.
on my Twitter.
We don't do
They
deals
put
with
out something,
outlaws,
they're like,
boy.
we're very well aware
you
that there's
do.
this bug that won't hand
Let's
out
not
gold.
waste each
And I was
other's
like,
time
Ubisoft
pretending
strikes
otherwise.
again. And then
Oh,
people just started
government
liking the
themselves ain't
comment, and I
much
was
more
like,
than a bunch of
oops, did I
crooks.
do that?
This
My
is the
bad.
land of opportunity, mister. And I'm giving you the opportunity to get your
This
daughter
man.
back before 15 friends of mine take out all their anger and their loneliness on her.
Where the hell is she?
Where is she, boy?
Oh shit, they got
Bring
Bonnie?
Dink up to Tumbleweed in a couple
There
hours.
will be blood.
And don't get no funny ideas, or I will slit that horse throat myself. You boys have a pleasant afternoon. Yeah!
Wow, he's got a really good.
do as it
Yeah!
says, you and me,
He's got that
Marshall.
shit mastered. He
Mr.
sounds like
McFarlane.
Huckleberry.
I'll get
If
you
anyone
your
remembers
daughter
that crazy
back.
guy running for president back in like
Please do.
2008 or 4 or something like that. I don't remember when he was, because I was like not at an age that I was ready to vote for. But I remember watching the freaking viral videos of that guy, and he's like, "We're going to California and we're going to Idaho." No, it makes you laugh every single fucking time.
Hurry up, boy.
I highly suggest look that up. Huckleberry running campaign. It's hilarious. They added gladly packed in the Animist stores, but you can't claim it because it's bugged.
Come on, let's ride
Oh, they also released a a Watchdog update. Like apparently they fixed a lot of the online stuff.
See, this is what
Hopefully.
happens when the Federals
So I hear.
interfere in our affairs. Are you happy now?
No, I ain't happy at all. And I already
Yeah,
told you, I
Ubisoft
ain't
is
with
so
the government.
not a day
Now you
one
say
buyer
that, John,
anymore.
but the only thing I know for sure
Unless
is
it's
who
Far
sent you.
Cry.
They made me come here.
I don't
They
know
gave
what
me
the
no
hell.
choice.
Whatever division
That's
of
your federal
team
government,
members they
Mr.
have on
Johnson.
that, they should just
come
take
down
one
here dressed
element
as cocky
and
as
did
the
not
King of
fire them
Diamonds,
or
talking
take
a
them
lot
from
of
that
flail
team because
about
they're very
helping us,
valuable
about
there.
spreading
But just
peace
take
and
them to the other
civilization to
companies
the
and be like,
West,
look, you're
but they
really
brought
good at this
nothing but
department.
trouble
Can you
and
teach these idiots how
I
to do
agree
this
with
really
you.
well?
Wolves in cheap clothing.
they would do
all of
really,
them.
really
Rob
good.
you, then make you pay to have someone investigate the crime on your behalf.
It's like I came
People
from a day
around
when
here have been
Ubisoft was
fooled into
decent.
feeling protected when they're worse off than they were before.
The fellas I know don't care about people. All they care about is lining their pockets. Why is this sorry son of a bitch so important to them?
Norman Deeks Williamson's right-hand man. In other words, a
Not at the
glorified
price that it's
errand
at
boy.
right now.
Marshal,
I think the
I'll be
story's
back for
great, but the
you.
game's full of
Bill
bugs, and they
Standards
haven't
said.
made good with their promises of bringing in Adrian, Hammer, and a lot of other people.
That's the kind of man
Online
who's
still
mean enough to be
incomplete.
second
PC
in
players don't have
command,
access
but
to
too
it.
cowardly and stupid to ever be a leader.
Don't ever use that line near your deputy.
Yeah, that's actually, I saw that. Like, another creator was like boasting about it. He was like, oh, look at this. And I was like, you're not talking about the fixes, though. I'm assuming that nothing got
What is
fixed.
this place for headed?
Tumbleweed, a lonely, god-forsaken place. Some people say it's
That's very
haunted.
true. I think
It was quite a
Claptrap brings
town
up a very
back in
good
its
point. If
day.
you
Then
enjoyed
they
the
built
other
railroad to
two,
Armadillo and
then
went
you probably
clean
like
past
it.
Tumbleweed. That was that. Pretty soon,
I mean,
everybody
honestly,
had
I would
left.
suggest playing Watch
Now
Dogs
it's just
1 and
thieves,
2 first,
smugglers,
and then come back to it later.
Scum like
Because
Deke
1
here.
is it's
Popular
amazing.
spot
That's
for
probably one of my
lynchings, too.
favorite
Let's
ones.
try to avoid that
And then
if we can,
2, the
Marshal.
reason why I liked it so much was, and you can trust
I
Claptrap's
just hope
opinion.
you're
He's
not
got
taking
really good taste in
advantage of the
video games.
McFarlane Marston.
They saved my
Just like a lot
life.
of my community
Gave
members
me
have. Not to
food
like
and bed
say
when they
anyone's
had
better
no
than the
idea
other.
who I was.
But
I owe them more than I can ever
yeah, Watch Dogs
repay.
2
That's
was
just
a
they've
soft
been
spot
through a
for
lot.
me
Well,
because
they're both
I'm from the Bay
vulnerable.
Area. So when I got to
Different
play that,
I wouldn't
I was
have
like,
been
I know
running
every
in and out
street,
of a
I know
burning
every
barn to
corner.
save their
Okay,
horses
cool. This is
otherwise.
to my advantage. I can get
help.
away from the cops
Just like
because
you
I know
helped me.
every little inch of
You
this
got your
town.
reasons for doing it.
And I
It's
sure
no
enough
secret
did.
why I'm
I
here,
was doing a
Marshal.
damn
I
good job
told
because
you
they
the
upped the
very first
ante
time
with
I
the
walked
cops
into
and
your
that.
office.
It was
trust
crazy.
you. It's just all this business with Blackwater and Williamson and the past. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard not to have doubts.
I mean, how could you
I
not check out the
understand.
back? It's got
I never
Altier's
planned
like
to be in the lawman
freaking
business
old school
neither.
suit. That's so cool.
How is this mess supposed to turn out? Sending an outlaw to do the work of a lawman. That's madness.
Ain't much difference between the two, as far as I can tell.
There have to be rules, Marston. Even you must understand that.
It's easy
Well,
to
I
make
mean, at
up
least it's
rules,
free. They're
but
giving
they ain't
stuff
much
out.
use if people don't understand why. Like my son, if I tell him not to do something, he'll do it anyways, just to spite me. If I
I'm
punish
waiting
him,
for
he
Cyberpunk
resents
to
me
drop
for
an
it.
update because
If
I
show
really,
him
really
why
want to
it's
get
wrong,
back into that
at least
game.
he has reason not to do
But
it
the way
again.
that they've
That's
left it in the
nonsense.
state, there's a
Without laws,
possibility
we're
that I
nothing
can get
more
a
than animals.
what is it, a
Look at
fragment
Deke
save
here.
was what they were saying.
Man has worked
And then
hard
it deletes the game
civilization.
or I lose
Your
everything
boy
and I'm like,
steps out of
yeah, I
line,
really
whack
don't want to
him.
invest a
Does
whole
it
bunch of
again,
time
whack
and then
him
it just
harder.
deletes
You're a
itself.
good man,
So
Marshal.
I'm in a good
And I
save right
respect
now.
what you're trying to
I
do.
started the
When I
story.
see
It
stuff
seems really
around here,
good.
the
law ain't
But
really working.
they got really
Criminals are
scared
like
when
weeds,
Anonymous hacked
Marston.
their ass.
Once you stomp one out, another one sprouts up in its place. It's the nature of places. You know that as well as I do. Come on.
Boys will be getting that smoke in, I bet. I hope they haven't spoiled her yet. I ain't had my turn.
I didn't understand what you said, sir. You gotta lay off the tobacco. Yeah, it sounds like...
Come on, boys.
Oh shit, I
Over the
remember this
bridge.
part. Yeah, we're not gonna make it past the bridge. Oh, different part, never mind. There was like a showdown on that bridge later on.
Easy there.
John, you'll be exchanging
That
the
is
prisoner
the
for Bonnie
meal
in the
ticket
middle
right
of
there.
town.
Wait for 50% off on Ubisoft games
Keep
and
your
then they're
eyes
worth
open.
it.
I sincerely doubt
They never
these
give it out for
scum
free on the
plan to play
PSN
fair.
network though.
Tear my
It sucks.
You bet. Besides, Norm here is gonna be my shield, ain't you, Norm?
It'd be my pleasure.
Oh, that's so cool. Like, I just got that system the other day,
Lead
the
Nick into
Opals.
town. Make sure you keep a gun on that son of a bitch.
Go on.
I'm sure it's been nice for the boys to have a whore to play with.
I will shoot your hat off without killing you. Shut
I
up.
hear those rancher girls like it in the rear. Maybe she won't want to go home. Fuck so good.
Why don't you save some of that breath from breathing?
What are you waiting for? Untie me, fellers.
Where's Bonnie? I thought we had a deal.
Well, you thought wrong. We don't make deals with the law.
Don't move a damn muscle!
Shit, Bonnie.
Bonnie!
Alright,
We're coming!
time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Let her go or I'll kill everyone!
Oh shit.
Leave her alone!
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Do you can't sit down or something? I won't let you die, Bonnie!
I forgot how I changed my... Oh, there we go. I was like, I know there's an over-shoulder change, but that really annoys me. Because I'm ambidextrous, and like, it just pisses me off when I can't do that shift. Think I didn't see you over there? Alright, Marston, you gotta pick up pace. Your nice white suit's no longer white. Oh shit, I shot a horse in the ass. Guys, never expect the flank, do you? You never expect the flank. Alright, cool. The rest of the bandits took care of each other. Yeah, Deadeye back in the day was just so good. But like, I got so good at this game because I used to play like this game and I realized I was like, wait, if I just learn how to aim, this game's a lot faster. Because you'd be surprised how much time you spend inside of this. Are you like... Alright, you're friendly. Don't think it. You can try anything fast, mister. Damn, they beat the shit out of
Bonnie,
her.
are you okay?
I'm fine now, Mr. Marston. Thank you. Thank you. What the hell
Damn,
took you so long?
she's got a lot of lacerations
Stupid
around her
man.
neck.
Well, you weren't exactly helping me.
If you think I'm gonna lower myself by making a joke about being all tied up, you got another thing coming. Come on.
Oh, I think they go for like it's like two peas in a pod, because I feel like when you meet John, you fall in love with him because he's a unique character, and then like when you meet like Arthur, he's also an extremely manly ass like just insanely good character, but they accent each other because it's like you really don't get to see how witty Arthur can be until he sees John, because they hate each other. It's so good. So Soup, you got it. Like, I mean, myself, like, I'm kind of a fan of John a little bit in this situation, but like I feel like they both have great attributes that follow up on like good character development. Oh, I mean, if we're already here, we might as well see how crazy Seth is.
Let's go.
Yeah, he's got a bad habit of doing that. Just death and brimstones. Arthur was. And like the whole ending, like with Arthur, it's like, I think you mentioned it was the hardest to watch him. But it's like with John, it's like you kind of like develop this whole point of like he's lazy and you love to hate him a little bit, but you also love the character in general. Because it's just like, you know, like, damn, I wish you were a better character, but he admits time and time again, I'm not a good person.
Today? Oh, the old silent treatment. Oh, whoa, woo-hoo. That's quite a stimulus.
Hey, Seth. Seth,
No, they do that on
here.
purpose though.
Oh, hey,
I
partner.
feel like because
I was
that's
just
where you
looking
see
for
the
ya.
character development.
For me, what?
So it's like it would be
there?
kind of
How
cool
you
to see
doing?
like early Marston, like when he was like growing up and like
Well,
how he
see
met
you later,
like
partner.
Where you going, partner?
Dutch and that
Nowhere.
whole situation.
Okay. Nowhere wouldn't happen to be where that thing you're looking for is kept.
Damn,
would it?
Soup. So you're like 75% with like Arthur, Team Arthur right there.
Okay, I was just fooling. Partner, you know, the thought of that treasure does funny things to me. According to the map, it's somewhere in that big abandoned house.
Yeah, Micah did the same thing with me. He's an ass. Micah's the character that I absolutely hate. Because anytime he says something or does something, I just want to shoot him in the face.
Yeah.
Come on, Seth.
The bastards followed me here! Thanks for all the hard work, man. Now kill 'em, boys!
You mission paper.
You'll never find it!
Alright, you know what? I'm off the horse. I can't aim when I'm on the horse like that. Come on, John.
Troublemaker!
Oh, dear gosh. I'm running towards the bullets.
Don't let him get my treasure, mister!
You mean my treasure. I'm here for the Gatling gun, damn it.
You know you're gonna die, right?
I'll bed you all down!
This ain't nice.
Come
I
on.
know.
Oh my, oh my!
I don't blame you. Like, after like Arthur dies, it's like literally losing someone in real life. You're just like, why? Why would you do that? Apparently there's a really good ending though. He just like rides off into the sunset.
I had it with you, bastard! I see you!
What the hell?
Please! Before they find it!
It's a really good song. In fact, there's a really good band that does all the music for Red Dead, and they actually have a YouTube channel. You can like watch them play all their Red Dead Redemption like music. It's really cool. I think Rockstar put out like a video about it. Like I think it was like a few weeks ago, and I like that's how I came across them. And I was like, whoa, what a badass band!
We're in luck.
Look out! He's inside! Really starting to fall apart. Kiss my ass! I'm so mad.
Kill them all, mister!
What the hell?
Alright, it's time to pick up the pace.
I found it!
Damn, you jumping!
It isn't like a 9/10 thing. You're still
I like them better dead!
Oh dear gosh. The angles inside of this sometimes are hard to get to. Good old PlayStation 3 days.
Blow their damn brains out!
Let's see what you got.
Well, that would have been cool. Honestly, they should just mix it up with a whole bunch of people. I think that would actually probably do a really great job. It's a very worldly game. Why not, right? Diversity wins.
Come on over here to get him.
You're making a big mistake, friend!
I did all the work! Me! That's my damn treasure!
They should have just had Weird Al do one too. Whoa, bro! What the hell were you eating for breakfast?
Don't torture me any longer! Get over here!
Eating like iron. Dude took a straight shot of shotgun buck shells to the face.
At the end of this very long, long tunnel. Seth's gonna be rich after all these years. It's silk sheets and Parisian whores from now on, mister.
Silk sheet and Parisian whores. Oh dear gosh, boy, you need to hang out with Victor Sullivan. You're not gonna find a bride in the brothel.
What the goddamn hell is this? A glass eye.
I'm sure whoever that belonged to treasured it very much.
Stupid liars. Those stupid chicken shit maps. Making a damn fool of me.
DJ Premier. We might as well get DJ Khaled inside of there.
Stop
And
with
another
the tears
one.
and help me with Williamson's game.
It'd probably ruin the series, but it'd be
Come up with
hilarious.
another excuse to go exhume one of your
They should
old
do like a
friends.
B-side scratch track.
Hunting dead man's treasure ain't done me no favors. Sure. I'm ready for the living. I'll see you and Mr. West Dickens over at Fort Mercer when you gentlemen is ready.
Man, vinyls. That's what's up. There is a warmth to those that just is undeniably unique. Look at John's fame. He's actually a good person. Alright, so let's get ourselves out of here. Get to our horsey. Alright, so I believe, let's see here, West Dickens is the closest to us. Yes, sirree, Bob. And then Irish, and what we would have for as far as another mission for that person that we're supposed to look into, the husband that we're supposed to turn around. Oh, what vinyl do you own? And I actually own a couple vinyls myself, just for collection. I have the Book of Mormon, which is actually funny because that's the shirt that I'm wearing right now. And it's a gold-plated vinyl. And they stopped making them, and in the one show that I happened to go to, they're like, yeah, Matt and Trey made like another order they forgot about, and we have some, so they're gonna be rare. And I was like, did you just say the word rare, and they're not gonna make some, and they messed up? Yes, I'll take one. And then my buddy couldn't buy one, and I was like, dude, I got you. I'll buy you one. So we walked away with golden plates. Dude, that's what's up. Get a record player just for that. I'm curious though what vinyl you have now. Oh, I also have another one too, that I got from Comic-Con, which was hilarious. I have the Moon Man vinyl from Rick and Morty, with that one episode where he's singing the Moon Man, and like Rick and him are just like watching like the gear people get destroyed. It came with a shirt. Like, it was super funny because like I walked up in the end of the day and they were just like, yeah, we have this really cool set, and like you can buy it, and like we'll give you like this vinyl with it. And like I was like literally just like talking to like this random girl, and like she was just in line, and like same thing happened. I guess like she was like trying to get it, and they were literally about to sell out, and she wasn't in line. I was just like, hey, it's fine, okay, I'll grab you one. I'm like a creator, I already made a lot of money like walking around. And she was really cool too. She hit me up I think the next following year, was just like, hey, I just want to see if like you're gonna be like streaming, and wanted to kind of watch what was going on because I couldn't go to Comic-Con. I was like, oh hell yeah. So that was like 2019. So long ago. So long. Feels like in a land far, far away. Whoa! Oh no no! Damn it! Oh! Well, my bad, dude. I wasn't trying to shoot you. I mean, he was about to be killed by a pack of wolves. I guess taking a bullet in like your spleen isn't as bad. I'm not dying. We're just gonna go with it. Oh, nice, man. Happy belated birthday. System of a Down. Wait, you have a System of a Down Toxicity album? Dear gosh, where did they get that from? That's so rare. I've always wanted Thrice. They sold like vinyl over there for a split second too, and I never got to pick it up. I think they have the Alchemy Index on vinyl, and I was like, oh, why not me? Yeah, I love System of a Down. Sugar. There's really not a bad album that they have. I seriously can listen to all their albums. Alright. I also like how John's suit just soaks up blood. It goes away after a while. We're about to get into so many shenanigans.
Mr. Marston, sir! John Marston! Mr. Marston, don't be so childish. Come on, sir, I implore you.
Yeah, seriously, that's gotta be super rare. I'd hold on to that for a good second.
Okay, so I made a few innocent mistakes.
It'd be like finding a Slipknot like vinyl. You'd be like,
is still sound. Together we can conquer, if not the world, then certainly Bill Williamson.
But first,
ooh, Chef, you definitely saw what I saw too. Like one of the first times I saw was like a little profile picture. I was like, is that Slipknot?
The most ordinary of intelligences, a remarkable insight. I'll give you insight. I'll show you what your guts look like. Please, sir, this show of petulance is nothing short of
I've always been a favorite album
sir.
of Toxicity. I loved Aerials. I don't know why. Like that song for me, it's like I can just listen to it for days. In fact, that was like one of the first System songs I learned how to play.
Sir, I am about to do something which I greatly discourage in all wise and rational men.
Yeah, Claptrap's into really good music.
A selfless act for you. But sir, before I act selflessly, allow me to act selfishly and sell some of my wares.
Fair enough.
Oh, good sir. Come and let's go visit some
Damn
of
it,
our
Dickens.
fine
Why did I just get
friends
roped
in the
into a
other
freaking, like...
we have here in Plainview.
Seems like an antique roadshow. This is a genuine toxic tonic. It will make you shoot better, and you'll get this scarf. Genuine. All right. Guess we gotta do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather round, gather round.
Friends, hardworking souls of Plainview, do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic,
Did you say
neurologic or
lumbago?
inflammatory pain? Well,
Edward, what's going down, man? Welcome to the stream.
The company that makes the genuine article, which cures headache, neuralgia, toothache, earache, backache,
This man is a fucking charlatan. He just got done swindling us down at Cho Springs with
Whoa,
this song and dance.
You see Tool, like, the band that, like, follows after that is a Perfect Circle? Because I've seen a Perfect Circle, but I've yet to see Tool live. Perfect Circle is so fucking amazing. I literally drove to LA for that. Oh, shit.
Looks like we've been discovered. Let's get out of here.
You've been discovered. I have not been discovered.
Come on, guys. I'm not waiting here much longer. You really want to die?
Tool is awesome. But just because the reason why I like Tool is like they're their original like math rock. So they like absolutely kicked ass when it came down to just like making stuff that was like completely abstract, didn't sound like the normal. Their music videos were insane. Like every time you were like looking at it, it's like you were watching a movie wondering what was going on. You're like, put down.
Who do you think you are? Hold on!
Oh man, that's a hard one. With Tool, like, I feel like they're all like unique songs, so it's hard to pick.
I'm gonna die out here!
Come on.
Oh my God, they're still coming!
Well, you pissed off the whole town.
Don't make me kill
Dickens.
you!
You're dicking around.
Yes, you got him!
Yeah, lucky for me. Who's gonna pay for my ammo?
Sure is lucky you came along. Yeah. Lucky for who?
He's lucky I'm a good shot.
Well, it looks like the global expansion of West Dickens.
Apparently not with the house.
Nonsense. Just another bump on the science rocky road. Louis Pasteur didn't have to deal with this shit. Oh my good God! They blocked the road!
That's what you get for holding dynamite in a station wagon.
The road looks clear. Let's push on Corey the Second. For a man of the people, you sure ain't very popular. I am up against the weight of plebeian ignorance, my boy. Keep that gun at the ready, my dear boy.
I'm curious what everyone's favorite band is, out of curiosity. Mine, like, I know it's a hard one to say, like, if you have a favorite band, but the band that I've ranked with that actually made me form a band. This is one of the reasons why I can say that, like, honestly, I probably would like rank them as number one. Is Thrice. Like, I saw them live, and I had been listening to like their albums for like just shortly. And when I saw them live, I was like, oh hell yeah! I really want to form a band after that. Like, I saw Sanitarium with Metallica with my dad, and you'd ask me, he's like, so do you want to play music? Like, cause I just picked up guitar. He's like, as a hobby, or do you want to like do a band? And I was like, I don't know, maybe a band after seeing the show. And then like, that was pretty much after I saw Thrice live. I was like, yeah, I'm forming a band. And I looked over at like the guy I was working with in a music shop, and I was like, hey, you can kind of sing, right? And he's like, yeah, kind of, not really. And I was like, I play guitar. You want to form a band? He's like, yeah, whatever, screw it, let's do it. We formed a band. That's where the very first band I ever had, which was called Pocket Fox. Little interesting band of yesterday.
Look out, John! There's more!
Damn, dude, you pissed off a whole zip code. A whole fucking zip code. Another cool band I got into like recently is Polyphia, Polyphia. It's just like this really crazy like instrumental band. They're like really good.
Jesus
great. We both lost our hats. See what you did?
We made it, John.
Danny Cray, what a drummer. Seriously.
That was a little hairy. Thank you, my dear boy. You saved the day again.
Dum dum dum. I didn't know he had like a cave little station.
Always impresses me with the speed with which a group of men can turn from passive sheep into murderous wolves.
I'm impressed with how you nearly got us killed back there.
I agree with John.
Yes, perhaps we should shelve the tonics business for a period.
Let's say we try our hand at
Oh,
racing.
Misfits!
There's a meter.
So I had always been into Misfits for here and there, and I heard a few of their songs, but like during staycation, I just was like constantly listening to music, and I hella got into the Misfits. I was just like, holy crap, why have I not given this band more time and day? They're so good. And then NoFX is another really good band too. So it's like early punk. Oh, damn it. What do you want, Dickens? I mean, I'm already here. Irish is the next step.
Mr. West Dickens!
Ah, Mr. Marston.
He just forgot 5 minutes ago we were being shot
Wonderful
at.
to see you, sir. How wonderful.
Still covered in the blood, too. Look at that.
Yes, sir. Nearly, sir.
He found a new
Nearly,
hat, though, at
nearly,
least.
sir. I just need
John
some
has it.
cash to get some extra hardware fitted to my old Trojan horse here.
You what?
Never mind, sir. I can only presume that you have not enjoyed the benefits of a classical education, so I will not take umbrage if some of my illusions sail over your head, sir.
Wow, way to be a dick and call him an idiot.
But I will endeavor to make you understand me. Either we do this right now, or I put a bullet in you and get on with my day.
Please, I knew you were a violent man, Mr. Marston, but I did not think you were a stupid one. We need money to
Wow, Chef Mudvayne. Dude, classic. I remember like dun 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 dun.
And
that was a classic song. Their album cover was so interesting too. It looked like a bottle of medicine. A little
So
bit.
come, sir, to Rathskeller Fork.
Let's go, my dear boy. I'll show you the way.
Whoa there. Let's go.
So how are you,
That guy's
John?
driving
Okay,
drunk. Look
all
at him.
things considered, hopefully we can get through today without running into another army of your satisfied customers.
Onwards and upwards.
You know who was really good back in the day? Like the first album was decent. It was like what was it, Papa Roach? Back in the day, I actually did dig their stuff. Their newer stuff I really can't get into. Like I find it to be like really poppy, and I'm like And the only reason I got into Papa Roach is because they actually came out of like my cut of the woods. If I remember correctly, they were from like Vacaville or something hella crazy. And I was like, holy shit, they're like local bands.
What are you doing living in a cave?
Yes, Dig. Dig was the song from Mudvayne that was hella
Are you
popular.
familiar with the concept of philanthropy, John?
I'm surprised you are.
Oh, I don't do any of this for myself, John. I hope you realize that.
You're crazy,
Dope
old man.
DOP.
You seem to be
Holy
forgetting that
crap.
I've been part
That's
of your
another like tight ass
ridiculous
band.
charade.
It's been quite a ride, John, hasn't it?
We haven't gone that far.
No, I mean us. Ridgewood Farm, Gaptooth Breach, Plainview. We make quite a team, you and me. Brains and brawn. We should consider a more permanent partnership.
This partnership ends as soon as I have Bill Williamson. I appreciate your help, but I've just about had it with all your schemes. You need to realize what's at stake here.
I know, John, I know. Just win this race and we'll be ready. I give
Oh, I have to
you my
race
word.
again for him? Okay, Dickens. Okay. Always racing for him, saving his
There it
ass.
is, John. Rathskeller Fork.
Thank goodness I have Gaia with me. The Murder Dolls, classic. Do you guys remember a band named Kitty? Old school all-girl like rock band that came out of nowhere. Fine, I'll get back on my horse. Rob Zombie. Oh, I was the person that liked White Zombie and then got into Rob Zombie. Dragula. That was my song back in the day. Marilyn Manson, it was hits here and there. I was more into Korn than I was in Marilyn Manson. Not to say that it didn't have good music, it just, I never really gave that person a lot of time and day for as far as the artist stuff. Ozzy Osbourne and Rob Zombie, classics. Oh, I'm gonna check that out. If Rob Zombie released a new album, I'm definitely interested to hear what he has to put out there. He got into like films, like if I remember correctly, he did like A House of a Thousand Corpses and all these other things, and that's where Lionsgate, that studio came from them because they were the only one that would work with Rob Zombie. And they kind of got big because there was a lot of cult following of people watching like Rob Zombie's films.
Nice try, mister! Yeah! I ain't waiting around! That's it! Yeah! Yeah! Come on! This one's mine!
Damn, where did that like company of wolves come from? Ozzy is king, and then you have Black Sabbath, which was the predecessor to that, which was really cool. There's Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, AC/DC. There's so many good bands, like honestly, like that's what I was like raised on. Like my dad, I remember like funny story actually. My dad was just like, you know what you did when you were in the cradle? And I was like, I don't know, Dad. I honestly don't remember. I was in the cradle. And he's like, no, you got up and like I guess like what was it? Jungle came on from Guns N' Roses, and I was just like shaking the freaking like the crib, just yelling Jungle. I was just like, he was like, I knew you were a rocker. I was like, cool. I was a rocker from day one. Devil's Rejects. I
got you. Go.
Yeah, House of a Thousand Corpses was very, very strange. Like honestly, but it was really creepy in a league of its own, really, for its time. Ah, Deftones, dude. Deftones is so savage. White Pony, that freaking hey, Disturbed as well. My dad loved Disturbed. He still does. Crazy stuff. Let's see here, Dr. Satan Scared. Yeah, he did a good job of that, living up to his name, Dr. Satan. Unless you're watching Dragon Ball Z and then you somehow just forget that his name's Mr. Satan. Oh, no. Oh, what the? Oh, okay. I didn't know he was almost dead. Give me 1 second real fast. Thank goodness I have this plug and play, old school USB cable. Sweet. Okay, let's hope I don't lose the race here, everyone.
Yeah!
No!
Let's see what you're made of! Let's go! Come on! See you later! Let's go! Yeah! Out of the way! Let's go! Giddy up! Yeah!
Man, that was really close. Talk about impeccable timing for a controller to go out during a race. A cool thing is that like, when I go to Twitch cons to get like, off of like music, like I've met Connor Daly before. I don't know if anyone watches like racing. I didn't even know who he was. My friend like geeked the hell out. Like he was just like, oh my gosh, this is Connor Daly. And I was just like, oh okay, what's up, dude? He's just like this beast guy that just races. And he was racing in a racing simulator at TwitchCon. I got to know him. Yes, John for the win! John for the win!
conquered.
I was also a fan
What
of like Incubus,
fantastic
like old school
spectacle, John.
Incubus, like
Let's
Science.
take a moment to bask
What is
in the
it?
glory of our victory.
Morning View was kind of my cutoff. Anything before that, like it was so good, so
Yes,
so
once
good.
Seth and Irish have furnished their side of the bargain, I think we should be ready. Quite a team we've assembled, don't
I
you
know,
think?
right? Where's my blue shell?
Bunko, the grave robber. and
Everyone
drunk.
hates who drops the blue shell. You're like, you're a dick. You had to use the blue shell. I was like, well, that's what it's for. $5. Whopping $5. There's a new mission over here, though. Run, John. Run like you have work to do. Gorillas. I was just listening to them, like, actually yesterday. I love their first album. So good. But they progressively get better. And then, if you've seen the Gorilla or heard the Gorillas, then you know of Blur. Blur was the original one. Song number 2. Golden. I love that. I can, like, replay that over and over again.
They took my love. They took Jeb's love by them gangsters. They hide out of tumbleweed. Can you help me, partner? Partner, can you help me?
I doubt it. But if I head up that way, I'll see what I can do.
Help a fella out, partner. Have a soul.
And then, have you guys checked out the Muse? I'm assuming so. I guess we're going to Irish.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Seriously, I think song number 2 is what defines Blur. And then, has anyone heard of Flight of the Conchords? I love that band. It's like anytime I feel down in life, I'm like, I'm just gonna listen to Flight of the Conchords. I'll laugh. It's so good. So damn good.
Yeah.
Rappers have feelings. Yes, we have feelings. 24 gold feelings. I forgot you can buy hella houses in this game. You know, when John's like filthy rich. That brown horse keeps trying to like come up, like saying like, "What's up?" Well, no, they're just plentiful. They do have a nice coat, but I'm sticking with Gaia. Well, if I'm somewhere near this, I might as well check in. Oh yeah, Nirvana, Team Spirit, or Teen Spirit. That is an amazing band. Kurt Cobain, man. Then like we go into like what the follow-up band to that, which is so freaking good, Foo Fighters.
Come on.
Has anyone heard of Circa Survives? With Anthony Green, he came from Seosin. He was in Isles and Glaciers. He's just a really amazing like vocalist, but the man is always on cocaine. Like literally is always on cocaine. I've seen Circa Survive like at least 3 or 5 times live, and every single time I watch him, he does something ridiculous. I literally watched him like punch a girl off a stage. I was like, what the f- are you fucking serious? And then he made everyone run around in an isosceles triangle. Not a circle, an isosceles triangle. He said that. I was like, you gotta be hilariously, like, ridiculous. No, I'll have to check that out, that cover. Hilariously bad. Dude, look at this guy. Straight up, this is the roadster of yesterday. Calm down, ma'am. Calm down. Oh, I forgot you can actually purchase like newspapers in this. I'm curious what those do, because I don't think I ever messed with those when I was playing them the first time around. I was like, it's a newspaper. Why would I want to read it? Wait, hold on, I missed that comment. Chef, you were in a band and a DJ? Dude, do you have like any stuff uploaded or anything like that? I'd love to check it out. Yeah, Anthony Green has a substance abuse problem. In fact, his wife talks about that a lot in interviews. Poor Vanna. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Oh, cool. And then I see Steven on Facebook side. What's going on, bro? Seriously, this is a great game. Definitely one I like playing a lot. You know what? We're gonna take a shortcut. Oh, okay, cool. Well, still needless to say, dude, that's freaking tight.
Go.
I'm the best shot around here. Nobody better, and I'll put money on it.
You know, I don't got time to beat you. It'll be too easy. It's like taking candy from a baby.
Whoa there.
Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah. That is definitely a whoa there moment. Good job, John.
Let's go. Slow up.
Yeah, we're not gonna go that way. I don't want to die. I know John can't swim, but the horse can. Damn. Just damn. Well, apparently the horse can swim.
Yeah.
It just kicked John off. Fine, we'll stick to the damn roads. Even though I started this episode with talking about how there was an Easter egg that floated out in Red Dead Redemption 2 of John swimming. Physical swimming. Oh damn, tough. But still very cool that, Chef, that your brother got to write some badass songs before being diagnosed with that, man. Hopefully, he's found a way to live his life happily with that.
What brings you out this way?
Let's see, what Cardone you play this on? Oh, I'm playing the console? I'm playing this on PlayStation 3. I have an original copy of it. I talked to this bro.
What you searching for,
He's
partner?
pushing daisies.
I've been gathering some flowers for my wife. She's waiting for me back in the cabin.
That's very sweet of you.
And we've been together 50 years now, me and my darling Annabelle. She's always loved these wild fever few that grow around this place. You know. But she's getting on now in years, and it's hard for her to get up and about. So I want to bring her a lovely bouquet for our anniversary.
I've seen quite a few flowers in my travels, if you'd like to help.
Oh, yeah. Listen, these old fingers ain't what they used to be. I'd love it. Sure, bring me any pretty ones you find, huh?
We're making a bouquet. Or bouquet, potato, potato.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's why I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna go to Irish. I'll save that for a later one. It is a sad mission. Everything's safe in Thief's Landing. Oh, no, 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 no. You just hear the people in the background screaming and running. Let's get you off this bridge, man.
Be a Christian and let me go, please.
All right. I was just trying to get you off the damn, like, dock.
Thank you so much.
Anyone else would have done the same.
No, they wouldn't have. You know, John, you need a new hat that's about your size. Not saying it's the best hat, but it'll do. You got to. Like, in fact, I was just thinking about doing that, but then I have a mission inside of here, so I'm like, I probably shouldn't attract the law, and I've already gotten a really good fame. I feel like I'm playing this like John's actually redeeming himself.
Come on, don't fight it. No problem if I just...
Excuse me, mister.
Yeah, what the hell do you want?
Seriously,
Look,
Steven,
don't ask
this
how.
voice actor is
I know
great.
what you're about to do. You don't want to do this.
The hell are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, mister. I'm just here to say I don't think you should go through with it. Your wife, she loves you.
Shit, mister. I don't know who or what you are, but I guess I'm grateful. I guess you're right. I was raised better than this.
Don't mention it. Go on now.
Why do I feel like Irish is about to get punked by some nuns?
Up, sister. Put them up.
Irish, what are you doing?
Who the hell are you?
Give me that. I'm your old friend Amnesia.
Oh, good. Blimey.
And I've come to tell you, if you ever pretend to forget my name or your debt to me again, I'll make sure you reach heaven before these two ladies. Now get down there.
Oh, Mr.
Mr. Marston.
That jogged his memory, all right.
Shame to know you. The hell's wrong with you, robbing these gentlewomen and ladies of the Lord?
I thought they was doxies.
Well, unless it's undead nightmare, then those ladies can throw down.
Sorry about this man. He's unfortunately lost his mind to the
Irish is
demon
great.
drink.
He's such a
At
lush.
least I hope he has, and he wasn't this stupid all along. So, please excuse us. Now, Irish, that Gatling gun doesn't work. I find that rather upsetting, don't you?
Oh, heartbreaking. Which is why I was just coming to see you when the drink got the better of me.
It always gets the better of you, Irish.
I know where we can find the parts for you. Motherfucking Mary.
This guy.
How about
Hilarious.
a drink or two, mister?
No, thank you, my dear.
Looking at? Huh? What you looking at? What you looking at? Huh?
What are you looking at?
Seem to see a man walk around with such
Apparently he went to stare down the ground.
Can I help?
Drunk as I am, my prick's in fine working order.
What a lusty specimen you are. I like that.
That fresh air's got me head spinning like a top. Can't be good for a fella.
Shut up, you lazy drunk. Before I stop your head spinning with a bullet.
I resent that, Johnny. I've been working like a beaver on your behalf.
You've been working like a weasel on my behalf. Bushwhacking defenseless ladies of the cloth? You must have been raised on sour milk, Irish.
What are you talking about? I'm a good Catholic boy.
Yeah, I noticed that too. There's something wrong with Facebook, Steven. Like, I'm gonna actually have to up the bitrate to try to compensate for the quality, but check on the bottom where the dial is for like where it shows you the graphics. See if it's on low latency. If it's on low latency, that's probably more than likely the reason why. If you tune up and have a little bit of a delay, it'll probably look better quality. But they've been doing a lot of weird shit on Facebook lately that I haven't really been a big fan of, but I stream on so many networks it doesn't bother me anymore.
And he's got the ammunition.
And you can always join us on YouTube. I got like a packed house of good community members, and it's all on 4K, so you can actually see a classic 1080p 720p styled game in the best pixel quality you can get.
All right, we're here. Stay close.
Oh, I remember this part. Shit's about to go down. To trust Irish in a simple plan. Oof. See?
Well,
simple plan.
This door was supposed to be unlocked. Come on, let's see if we can get in around the back.
I'm beginning to lose my patience.
That's all good.
I'm starting to think you're soft on me, Johnny boy. Can't even sneeze these days without you being there to catch the drips.
This is your last chance, you good-for-nothing shyster. You've already wasted too much of my time.
John is such a charmer with his words.
All right, we should be able to get in here. Stick with me and keep quiet. Shakey's made the arrangements, and he'll... Oh, shite.
Oh no, the beard's in 4K. This is like, I have like a professional camera that I have a DSLR mirrorless camera that I converted over because Elgato, they like turned me on. Like I know like the creators of Elgato personally. I partied with them at a TwitchCon and they were like sold me on the system. It's funny enough you just mentioned that. I do have an Elgato. I have an Elgato 4K capture card. I'm using an Avir 4K media capture card for this rig right now, and then all my camera inputs are actual Lumix cameras that I have running for their input like flash drives. They're just a USB HDMI converter in 4K, so it's like really amazing. Like there's low latency, there's no weird ass like haze that you get from web cameras. Like it's really good. So I got turned on to that and put everything, and then my Threadripper, my 3970X, that encodes everything in X64 which makes a difference. A lot of people are like, they will say like, oh no, you need to have 4K, and like 4K can come off of like graphics cards, but I don't do that because if I wanted to game on it, at least then I have a graphics card I can use. But mainly because the pixels itself, the rounder they are, the smoother it looks, and somehow X64 just kills it. Like it literally kills it. Like with like old games, it makes it look so damn good. So when I go back for playback and like pixel art when making thumbnails, you can see the clarity difference. It doesn't look artificial.
Who the hell are you?
I don't know why John went straight for his gun last. Oh, dude, definitely. Try to grow out a beard and then just keep trimming it. That's what I usually do. Is like I'll let it grow out, then you trim it, then keep letting it grow out and trimming it, and then eventually you get this. It takes about like, usually for me, about a month or so, but I grow hair ridiculously fast. Like, probably because I eat a lot of biotin products like cherries, shrimp. Like, oh dear gosh, what the hell? Who's shooting me? It's right straight between the eyes, you jackass. Thanks, Chef. Like it's all that AMD technology, man, and then having the RAM tuned up, like it allows me to run it like insanely. 32 processors dancing around. But what I basically realized is it's the level cache 3 that's like so big that's allowing me to do this in 4K. So I'm hoping with like the Threadripper Pro, which I was tempted, but I'm probably gonna wait. And in fact, I actually might, like I have been thinking about doing this. I might get Mulan. I've been thinking about it, and like I was like, you know what? I've been doing this whole thing with buying Threadrippers, and I might as well at that point in time just jump all the way in and get their top like server processor. And like that was the very first one, the one that did it right before. I forgot what it was called, but Epic. It was part of the Epic line. They did the first ever 8K live stream off of an Epic. So I was just like, ah, if you can like stream an 8K off of an Epic, if I got Mulan, which has a more heavier processor base, like that would be amazing. So I'm on the fence. I might switch from Threadripper to like a Epic processor. Oh, hold on a minute. John, damn it. No, John, it hurts. It hurts to watch you die. Oh, let's retry again. Oh, wow. This has a better save system than Ubisoft? Holy crap. That's hilarious.
That windshield of yours ought to make short work of them. Come on, you bastard! Who's that?
Oh no, damn it, John!
I'll take y'all on. I'm gonna kill you. Come on, boy. Oh my God. There's only 2 of us!
Alright, I have, like, eagle eye.
Follow me!
Wait, is that Irish still? Did he sober up?
Open the door! I got you covered!
I was like, wait, are you really Irish? Okay, so something's wrong with the artifacting of shooting near the...
Keep up with me, darn it!
Come on, I'll show you where the ammunition is.
Oh, it's shaky. That's not Irish.
You don't want to do this, my friend!
I need to, like, loot some bodies. I need ammo. No, I agree. I mean, if you look at the way these graphics are in a 11-year-old game, it looks better than a majority of games that ever came out in today's standard, like on PlayStation 4 sometimes. It's just crazy. Like, this game was a masterpiece of its time, and that's just because Rockstar likes to take their sweet-ass time with games.
You wanted it this way, fellas. Just walk away.
Well, they can't walk anymore, John. They're 6 feet under pushing daisies. Oh, that's hilarious. You live 5 minutes away from Ubisoft.
Now we're even. Half even, Shaky.
Do you have to pay for a DLC for that?
To calm your nerves. Shaky.
I thought he was gonna sing for her. Just shaking. Sounded like Chiodos.
All right, gentlemen. Let's go.
I second like claptraps, like opinion.
Come on, then, John.
Write a better game, damn it.
Are you coming or not? Did you have fun in there, you and Shaky?
I killed a lot of men.
Oh, you know what I was learning how to play today? Like, cause I was like watching a little bit of Rick and Morty when I was doing like my patch note work for NVIDIA. Did everyone watch the episode Tiny Rick? Where he gets stuck in a bat, and he has that song, he's like singing about being stuck in a bat and being dead inside. Yeah, I just like learned how to play that. I was just like listening to it, I was like, oh, that's not that hard.
They're coming after us!
Oh shit!
Who does that? I'm gonna hit for McFarlane!
This would be a fair fight if you can shoot straight.
Irish is drunk. In fact, actually, he probably shoots straighter when he is drunk than when he's sober.
How you feeling?
Leave that to me, Marston. I'll do my job.
I don't like this, Marston. My heart's beating like a bloody drum.
Just drive, Irish. You're acting like a schoolgirl.
Little girly man.
I'm telling you, Irish, that machine gun had better work after all this.
Don't you worry. You won't find a finer piece of artillery west of Dublin. Get that fella on the bridge. Jesus, we really ruffled a few feathers back there.
Seems like half New Austin wants me dead.
Here come more.
Oh, that's hilarious, because I actually live near EA. They have like a place out near San Francisco. So does Ubisoft. They're somewhere near like SF.
I don't know if I can take much more of this. They're shooting right at me. They're not giving up, are they?
I remember when EA was
Hell of a
really
team,
cool. It was like
we should
EA
consider
game.
making this a more
It's in the game.
permanent partnership.
I think I've about had my fill of liars in this life, partner.
Well, I think you're ready for Fort Mercer. You got enough ammunition here to take down a small country, fella.
I'm gonna need it. Bill Williamson's got himself an army.
So I guess this is where we part ways, Johnny Marston.
Or maybe not, friend. You're gonna be right alongside me when I take on that fort. After all you put me through, it's time you pull the damn trigger for once. Show me what a big, bad killer you really are.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Yes, of course. What am I thinking? Don't worry, you can count on me. I just hope I don't steal all your glory. Wouldn't be right or proper.
This man. This man.
Impressive, Marston. We'll have West Dickens's wagon rigged and ready to go soon enough.
Okay, let's see. Marshall. What are you doing, Marshall? Let's find out. What's up, doggy? Yeah, they really do. Like, honestly, I really think one of the last, like, honest gaming companies out there right now is Insomniac. Or any indie franchise usually is really good. That's not my fault. Giddy up, little pony. Figured if I taunted it, it might go faster. Wonder if that guy's still out there. So he would have been off to the left. Does not seem to be so.
Go.
Yeah, Activision is the most expensive gaming company in the world. In fact, statistically speaking, they hold more than 56% of the gaming community throughout their games. They're the most popular sold game and the most richest gaming company. Me too. Anything that Insomniac touches, I usually will follow up with them, just because they make quality and they make good games. What's this over here? Armadillo.
Now there's a leading man if I ever... Hello there. What brings a fine
Is this the
specimen
film
like
guy?
yourself to my humble establishment?
Establishment? This place looks like a schoolhouse.
It is. Schoolhouse, John. You're very observant.
We make dreams! Are you not a devotee of the cinematic arts?
Software is
what you
good.
call it?
Granted,
It's just
I only have
amazing.
a poor imitation.
I used to love like Naughty Dog games. Like they used to do like really good stuff, but I need to beat The Last of Us 2 to really get my final opinion on that game.
Fine climate, the second center of the motion picture industry. Hell.
I've just been waiting for a major update because the game is kind of crap. But I haven't played it on PlayStation 5, so maybe it's better.
As well as melodramas for the ladies. And even some fantastical shorts for children, young and old. Heard there's an old ranch ripe for exploitation just north of here. Apparently the owner is a frequent lover and loser.
I've heard a lot of good things of Risk of Rain 2. And Little Nightmares 2 is also, I heard, an amazing game.
You could do me the favor to wrest control from him. I'd reward you quite highly. A career
Oh, now would
in
you,
the
sir?
arts awaits.
I'll see what I can do. I'm not much of a high-stakes gambler, and movies seem like drivel.
Drivel? No, sir. We speak
Maybe in 2020.
soul. Listen, if you run into a chap named Spatchcock, tell him to get back to work.
Yeah, I mean, I played the first Last of Us, and I was in love with it, you know, and like, I feel like if they had done like The Last of Us 2 as the premise of what happened to Joel and his brother escaping and him losing his daughter, I think that would have been a beautiful thing. Not to mention with Tess and him and a few other criminals, they lead on that they were in a gang together, and he knows a lot more people, like the person that tried to kill Ellie in the very end of the game that was at the frozen cabin. Like him, Tess, and Joel ran together, because if you look at one of the outposts, you see a wanted poster with him and Joel wanted for a gang thing. So
Well, chop, chop, off you go then.
yeah, actually, and that's one of the reasons why for my PlayStation 5 controller, I made it even better and did a Type C control, because like it's really strange that the PlayStation 5 actually has a Type C out. So I was just like, oh hell yes, and then I switched it over, and the latency is like no tomorrow. It's so good. Plus, I got a lot of metal in my room. I have a desk and everything, so sometimes I lose like connectivity, and it sucks, especially if you're playing like a faster game. Played it on PlayStation 4. It had a lot of issues. That's where I started it too, and I just couldn't really beat it. I was just like, ah. And they've been talking about adding a multiplayer, so knowing Naughty Dog, they're probably, instead of just spitting out a whole bunch of bad updates, they're just waiting for a really good update. And then I see some people packing in on the side on YouTube. What's going down, everyone? New people to the chat. You can always join the chat with all these fun community members. Yeah, Joel's story is just so freaking sad. It really is. But, like, I'm not saying, like, the story is horrible in number 2. It's just, like, for me, the gameplay and kind of what I was expecting, it's just hard to stomach. But I need to beat it. That's the thing. You know, I gotta beat it eventually, so I can't keep pushing it off. It looks good, though. That's the one thing I will give them. It looks really good.
Hello.
Howdy. Yeah, that's where I left off too. I was about halfway through. I was like playing through Abby right now, and like it was like for me it was like, okay, this is kind of cool. Shadow Warriors games. Why does that sound so familiar? I think so, maybe. What's it about? Those are equally, yeah. I feel like for Joel, it was worse because it was so freaking graphic. Like for Arthur, it was probably hard because you knew and you were internalizing it. And it's like with Joel, you just had to watch it, and it's in the beginning, and you're just like, oh, I had a feeling you were gonna do this. Why would no? But then that just sends Ellie on a blood rage. But yeah, I agree with Claptrap. That is a very hard score, a feeling right there. Patience. Let me get through Deadpool and I'll see what I can do. John, you know, you really should quit smoking. It's not a good look on you.
John? Marshall?
Gentlemen!
What's happening?
Seth has managed to get himself inside. But he can't leave it too long, or they will soon
Why am I not
realize
surprised? He probably dressed up as a cadaver.
And remove him from the premises. Or slit his throat and watch him bleed to death. But for a minute, he will delight and amuse them. That's when he'll get us inside.
Okay.
Marshals of the law, when the shooting starts, take that as your cue to start awarding each other medals.
Huh?
I mean,
oh, that sounds amazing.
Get inside and clean up the mess.
Another series that I've been wanting to beat and like play is like Devil May Cry. I played the old school ones, but I haven't played Devil May Cry 5, which apparently is amazing, and I need to beat it and play it. So
the question is, which will win out between his pride and his instinct for survival?
See, for me, like I felt like they were gonna do something like that. Like going into the game, I'm like, I feel like you're gonna kill Joel. I really feel like you're gonna do this. And then it starts building up to it, and then you're like, I can't believe you're doing this. And then you're watching it, and you're like, I still can't believe you're doing this. Oh, son of a bitch.
Ensconce yourself in the back of
The deed is done.
So that we can make our
But Joel's life did catch up to him, and Joel was definitely not a good person. When you look at like a lot of the background story from like The Last of Us 1.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Arthur was just like, it was like, cool,
right,
good to know,
Now
Sue.
just stay put till I tell you otherwise. That scoundrel Seth had better not let us down. Once we're inside and I've lulled our adversaries into a false sense of security with some beguiling sales patter, I will
that's
give
the ending
you
I got.
signal.
Because there's
What
multiple
signal?
endings.
The
You can
moment
get the
you
one
hear a
where
sharp
like Arthur
rap
rides
outside
off into
the
the
wagon,
sunset
rise
and dies
like the
somewhere
phoenix
because you
and
find his
start
grave later
shooting
on.
like you've never shot before. This is it, my dear boy. The moment of truth. Me and you, John. One last time into the breach. This is going to have to be the performance of my life. I hope my nerves don't get the better of me. I'll be honest with you, John, I'm a little jittery. John?
Stop talking.
It reeks of miracles back here.
Thank God. I'll be ready with that machine gun, my dear boy. I'll be a sitting duck in there.
Hey there! Come on in! Come on in! Welcome to my humble abode! Come on!
Yeah, it depends on how you play Arthur, if he's good or if he's bad. Certain decisions that you make in causality, but that's Rockstar. They love to do that shit.
What would you say if
That's what
I
makes
told
their games
you
so good.
I could teach you to fly.
High replayability.
What would you say if I told you I could turn a man into a beautiful woman? Impossible, yes, once, but no more. Gentlemen, I bring you wisdom from the East. I have here in this wagon some of the finest goods, the best medicines, and the newest inventions available
Oh,
for
John's
you
about to go
and your
cray-cray for
families.
Cocoa Puffs.
Exotic trinkets from the far reaches of the earth, elixirs that give vigor and strength.
That's alright. I mean, I feel like that's how you're supposed to play the game. You're a cowboy. Cowboys were not good. They were badasses for a reason. That's why all the girls liked them, because they were the bad boys of yesterday.
It loosens the joints and gives a feeling.
See, I just luck out. I look like a bad boy, but I got a heart of gold.
Why, some men have reported to me that after drinking it for 1 month, they can chew through steel.
I definitely agree. I second that. Replay that game, man. What's up? It's the Marston.
Get your thumb out of your nose.
Boy, get ready to die. Too close! Hurry, John! Here, go! What are you waiting for?
I'm killing them all.
There?
They're all dead. Like, I don't think there's any left.
I'm never making it out of here!
Oh, shut up! Dickens, you're gonna kill me! You're gonna kill us both! There's a lot of them. Do you not hear the repeating revolver of death?
Fucking dang pig! Them cocksucking son of bitches escaped the
Yeah,
other side.
sometimes you just gotta throw down that beatdown, Claptrap.
Let's find those bastards!
See, I always go for Renegade. Every single time I play a game that gives me causality, I always do the opposite of what my character usually is in real life. So it's like, when I played Mass Effect, I was bad to the fucking bone. It was great. Because you get to do something you've never done before, and it kind of feels a little cool. But then I usually like to go back and play them really nice. So it's like when I play, I'm gonna buy the Mass Effect series that comes out, I think it's like in May. I'm definitely gonna like freaking like play it as a Paragon, not a Renegade.
Come on, boys! Cover me! They're still coming! Oh! Here they come!
Okay, I guess we gotta go downstairs somehow.
I think that's most of them, boys. Come on, let's regroup. Follow me, Marston. Come on, stay with me, boy. Stay close, boy.
I guess I gotta go over to
Stick
him.
with me, Marston.
Yeah, Fallout was another great game. Like, I always loved like the way that they gave you 3 different factions that you could roll with.
That's the last of them. We still can't find Williamson anywhere.
Hey, it's the snake oil guy!
Let me in, for goodness sake!
That fool must be hiding.
Men, it is time to start tearing this place apart and find out where he's cowering!
A sense of urgency here, please!
Open the gate! It's the snake oil guy!
Get the goddamn gate open and lock it behind him!
Oh, we've got company, gentlemen. These scoundrels have got reinforcements riding this way.
Oh my good lord above! There must be 100 of them!
Seriously, Fallout 3 and 4 are great, but my favorite is New Vegas. New Vegas is just so good. One of the hidden relics. Oh, yeah, 76 is, from what I heard, it's done a full turnaround, but it's pretty much trash when it first launched. Dickens, I am! No, they're coming from one side now. Hold on, I got an idea. Turkey shoot.
If you don't shoot soon,
yeah, honestly. Kind of like Elder Scrolls Online. They launched it too soon and they never developed an MMO in their entire life. And I'm just like, if that's not your thing, you shouldn't do it. Or you should launch it as a free game and test it and then make a really good one and sell that. Or go off of freemium sales, like premium inside sales.
That should make things interesting. Where in Mexico?
Me too, actually. Funny enough, when I bought Fallout 76, I bought it for the patch notes because I was like, oh, this is going to be great. It's going to be rich. Full of patches and stuff like that. And I actually got it for, I think, $10 when it first launched because it was that bad. And Sony offered me like some $10 credit. They're just like, hi, you've been a Sony like member for a long time. Here's $10 off of the game. And I was like, okay. And it was on sale for like down to like almost like 60 to 80% off. And I was like, cool, I bought Fallout 76 for $10.
You just meet me at the ferry.
Guess I had the luck of the Irish.
Down south.
I'll see you at the ferry, Irish.
I'll just get me things.
All right now.
I'm sorry about this, John.
Go on,
I
boyo.
guess you'll be heading to Mexico.
So it would seem.
Oh right, I get to go to Mexico and then we go up to like
sweet peace-loving people with
Blackwater
a love of
area.
social justice. May you always find
Forgot how
coin in your
big this
pocket.
freaking map is. Like it
It's been
opens
a
up
pleasure spending time with you,
so
boy.
well.
You too, Mr. West Dickens. Marshall?
All right, boys. That's enough.
You're beating the shit out of him. I just wish that they had like real good story portions of just like where you can play it by yourself and then add it onto a multiplayer later on. But the game that I'm actually excited about with the Bethesda's doing right now that's been like really hush-hush is Miami, Fallout Miami. Because if I remember correct, it's still a division of the people that made New Vegas, and that they were doing some cool stuff. It's about like literally I think what you're trying to figure out is everyone's going missing for some weird reason, and something's happening in a subway that no one's really aware of. So like basically you're just kind of like following this mystery of disappearing points to the point where super mutants are getting scared. And I was like, super mutants? What? So it had a good premise, but I mean that was like right when like I think 76 was launching. They were kind of just, I guess, moving that out there as a trailer, and I think they might have just did that because of how bad it buffed.
What you got on you, friend?
Seems like there's a house up ahead. Oh yeah, that's so hilarious. I loved the horses though. That was like one of the best things about like Red Dead Nightmare, is that the Undead Nightmare had the 4 horses of the apocalypse, which was another really good gaming series. Like trying to remember the name of it, but it was based off of all the 4 horsemen. You played as War, Plague, and they never finished up with the other ones. It was supposed to be like a pretty much a 4 series inside of there. Darksiders. Darksiders is one. It was really good. I liked it personally myself. It was like I was into that, Infamous, and Prototype. Prototype was another really great old school game that I need to beat. Like I started it and it reminded me a lot of Infamous. My brother gave me like a really good, highly recommended point, and I have both of them. I just need to go back and beat the crap out of them. Why is that music playing? Yes, Darksiders, you nailed it. The Metro games also are amazing tales. Those are games I have not touched yet that people keep saying that are like amazing to check out. Homestead. Yeah, they were amazing games because the gameplay was just so spot on. Crysis is another one. Crysis is crazy. That like defined how hard school like games could go. Not old school, hard school. Just brutal freaking games. Like that game and Can It Run Crysis? That was the joke for the longest time. Can it run Crysis? This game is so ridiculously huge compared to like a majority of PlayStation 3 games, and this was the first sandbox of its era. When it came out, it was like sandboxes were really not defined.
My horse just got rusted. Stay from under me.
Let's go.
Come on, we need to get out of here. Now. Oh dear God, no, not the kitty.
Do I look like food to you?
Yes, John, it very much thinks it's food to you. Oh dear gosh. Oh dear gosh. Mauled alive by a freaking big cat of prey. At least it saves. That's what I was trying to do. See? It's saving for me. But I think this is where I'm going to park it, everyone. I got to get up in a few extra hours in order to do my other portion of job. But this was really fun. I definitely dig the community popping in and watching this. I'll definitely be following up with probably... I might play a little bit of Assassin's Creed tomorrow, and then probably more than likely some Stranded Deep, because I haven't been messing with that at all too much for as far as like the near future. But I appreciate everyone. Everyone have a very nice night, and I will see you guys and gals in the near future. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll a commercial, and I will see you guys and gals there. If you haven't already hit a like, you can always slam a like on there. Help boost up the analytics for like this lovely stream. But everyone have a very nice day, and I appreciate you guys and gals. It's always really, really fun to see everyone inside the chat and bringing it to life and stuff like that. And fun conversations. I cannot like imagine so many better conversations that came out of this, which was really cool. I should probably do a manual save before I go, just in case. Let's see here. Yes, manual save. Oh yes, Deadpool. Yes, thanks to Claptrap, we were going to be playing Deadpool. He recommended that game, and I am super stoked for that. So that's a whole other beast in its own. But all right, everyone, that's pretty much where I'm going to roll that commercial. Have a nice night.